Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to discuss the concept of parallel major and minor scales. So before we go into the musical details, I would like you to take a look at this analogy. I'm not sure if you like science fiction movies, but I really love them. So occasionally in sci-fi movies, you will hear the term, if it involves, time travel at all, you'll have a parallel universe or something like that, okay? So sometimes a character would be like, say, a very rich guy in one universe, but the same character would have a totally different life circumstances in another parallel universe, and they're the same person, they're played by the same actor, right? So that's kind of the same concept here. In the parallel major and minor scale, they would have the same root, but they would have a different sound or different interval pattern. So one very simple example, and for now we're only dealing with major and minor scales. Okay, so for example, C major we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And C minor is actually, well, they are parallel to each other. So the term could be said in this way: C minor is the parallel minor of C major. Or you can do the reverse. C major is the parallel major of C minor. And for C minor, you should have C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. Again, for now, we're only working with natural minor scale. So when you have the term, when you hear the term parallel, it means that we want two scales that start with the same note, but they would have a different interval pattern. So this is the rich guy in one universe. This is the poor guy in the other universe, okay? This is the major sound. It is a minor sound here, all right? So they have a different pattern here, right? So for the minor scale, you have a flat 3 instead, flat 6, and flat 7. All right. So there's actually a very simple concept here. You just have to make sure you don't mix up parallel with relative. So I discussed the relative in the previous video. So check that out if you haven't done so. So let's work out a few examples here. Let's just work out two, I guess. So A major, you have you will have A minor as your relative. I'm sorry. See, as your parallel minor. Okay. So that's it. That's the answer. But let's work out the other notes anyway. So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And if you noticed, if we're only looking at major and minor, the differences would be these three notes. All right. So you can kind of copy the same pattern. You simply flatten the third, the sixth, and the seventh degree. So this is a third degree. It's flat 6. So I'm gonna make this a flat 7, and then you just kind of copy everything else. So instead of A natural minor, bingo. All right, let's do one more example. Let's do E major. So a quick answer would be E minor. Same root but different interval pattern here. So E major. So E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E again. Okay, so flat 3, I need a G. Flat 6, C, flat 7, D. So you would have a E, F sharp, A, B. That's a good E minor scale. Let's do just, I think, let's do maybe just one more, shall we? Just 1 second. Just 1 second. All right, let's do it here. Let's work out a flat key. Let's work out a flat key, F minor. Well, let's work out an F minor first. Let's do the reverse, okay? So F minor. So F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So I'll have B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. I will have these 4 flats. The relative major would be F major. So I would have F. So if you're talking about a major scale, you simply raise. You did reverse, right? You raise that to a major third, raise that to a major 6, raise that to a major 7th. So I'm doing the reverse here, right? So, and then copy everything. Is that an F major scale? I think so. We're good. All right. Let's do just one more. Let's just do one more. D minor. Should be a simple one. Okay. So D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. So your parallels. Did I say the term relative here? Okay, in case I said the wrong term, it should be parallel, alright? I meant to say parallel, okay, if I said the wrong term, okay? So parallel major, D major. See, it's very easy to mix up these two terms, okay? So, but I'm sure I'm working on the parallels, okay? D, so, okay, F becomes F sharp, flat 6 becomes, okay? So that should be a D major scale if I copy everything else. F sharp, C sharp, D major. Okay, I'm good. So that's it for this video. That's the concept of parallel major and minor. So remember, when we are talking about parallel scales, they will have the same root, but they would have a different sound. Later on, when we go to modes, you will discover that we have more than just major and minor scales. So that would become slightly more complicated, but for now, just worry about the major and minor parallel scales, and you should be fine. Alright, so hope everything makes sense. I will see you in the next video, alright?